Hey guys, Icy Frost here for another Galaxy at War Online update. Um, Something interesting happened. This past week I have lost my fleet, my battle fleet, most of my battle fleet actually, 3 times. And I'm saying most because thanks to level 2 fleet repair tech, or level 3 fleet repair tech, I was able to save much of my fleet. Some of my fleet. I am now upgrading that to level 4, which means I should be able to repair 40% of my fleet, which is actually, okay, it's pretty good. But I just came home from eating lunch at a restaurant. It was a relatively late lunch, and I didn't have any data on, so I wasn't really checking up on anything. I wasn't getting any notifications. I was looking at everything just fine, as if I was connected to some sort of internet source or using data, but messages weren't coming in, mail wasn't coming in, and everything like that. But that's no big deal. But if I look over to mail, I have 2 early warning reports, and actually, I also off camera I colonized a 3rd planet, and I named it Freeborn. So let's take a look at the early warning report for a Catalyst. So this guy, Carlos E., apparently this guy from the Alliance Hispanos, really likes to pick on me, and he is a level 28, and his name is Red, which means he's a very dangerous opponent for me to attack, at least alone. And apparently my radar is not at a high enough level to pick up things like cruisers and battleships. But I'm gonna have to change that, but I need to build my battle fleet. He had 11 large cargo ships, 395 light fighters, I don't know how many cruisers or battleships, and 51 heavy fighters. Great. This is against my planet Catalyst, my home planet, which had quite a few, like 10 Gauss cannons. If we go to shipyards, I had 10 Gauss cannons, like 60 heavy lasers, and 60 light lasers or something like that. And a small shield. The small shield came back, I'm happy about. I already had... How many light fighters were under construction? 56 light fighters were already under construction, but you know what? Okay, it doesn't matter. He didn't get anything. Underground bunker still being upgraded. Pretty much these resources are still safe, really safe. So if we get back to the mail, let's take a look at the battle report for Catalyst. So he had a total of 485 targets and lost 27, probably all thanks to my Gauss cannons and everything else. I didn't have, it was purely my planetary defenses. I had nothing here no ships here to defend. Combat, I had 55 of everything, so, yeah. It looks like he's increased his, attack and everything, with a damage output of 80%, shield input of 80%, and armor input of 80%, and everything for me is relatively the same, except for, like, armor. I've upgraded that once, I think. So, I'm definitely not I'm actually not a recommended target for him. Because as you can see here, I don't think my touch thing is on. I wonder if I can change that right now. Hold on a second. Never mind, I think it is on. So as you can see right over here, at the top of the green, where it says win, Carlos E, and then his coordinates. Perfect. I'm not really going to show you what server I'm in, just for safety purposes and everything, because I don't want everyone to go after him, and it's against the game rules to announce coordinates in global chat, but I don't know. Anyway, PvP score, his PvP scores at 293, my PvP scores at 30, but his glory scores have actually gone down, so that's an indication that I am not a worthy target for him. He's picking on me just for the glory scores or something. Or maybe the resources, but he's not getting them. He's not getting these resources. Because, you see, the plundered resources, 88 metals, 234 crystals, yes, gas. I'm guessing that's probably why he attacked me, was for the gas. But you know what? The debris field it didn't do much. He lost glory scores, and I gained glory scores. Not a lot, but I still gained. Let's take a look at this replay. Let's see what we had here. Unfortunately, I don't think I can pause a battle, but here's all I had. 18, 26, 10, and yeah, that's what I had. This is his entire battle fleet. He lost some things there. His battleships, again, he's back with the battleships. Of course, he's back with the battleships. So, yeah, this is right here. Everything is destroyed. So, it took 2 rounds and he knocked everything out. No big deal. I wasn't building up my planetary defenses anyway. I'm mass producing a fleet now. But that attack was not really worth it, really. I mean, glory scores, you kind of need high glory scores. You'd like to have glory scores. But anyway, now to my freeborn planet, early warning report. He only attacked me with a small cargo ship, I don't know how many heavy fighters or cargo ships, and 59 light fighters. The reason for that... Whoop. Wrong button. But oh well. Reason for that, if we look at this... he had 73 combat units, and he didn't lose anything. I had 10 combat units and lost all 10 of them. I'm not going to say what my combat units were, because it's really easy to get them back. I've had to rebuild these things multiple times in the past day, and it's really easy to get them back, like, not even kidding. Once again, he lost glory scores, and I gained glory scores. But he did get a little bit more resources out of this planet, because, you know, there were some more resources left on this planet. So, yeah. That's not the point. My 10 combat units were literally just spy probes. Right there. Spy probes. That's all it was. Those don't have any offensive capabilities. Which makes no sense considering that everything still explodes over here on the top. But, you know, it's... I need to share this. I'm sharing this. And I'm sharing this. So I don't know what it is about this Carlos E guy, but he's been picking on me for a while. I actually attacked someone, but he was not part of anybody. He wasn't part of any sort of alliance. If I got a lot of deployment, recycling. Okay, battle report to Freeborn. Attacker, Carlos E. Let's take a look at this battle report. This one, this was where my primary fleet was at this time. So you see my fleet, you see his fleet. I'm guessing he's lost some battleships, and he had over 1,000 light fighters, and now there's nothing but my 4 battleships left. So yeah, I'm pretty much dead at this point. I failed to see anything else in this. I wonder what he gained and what he lost. So obviously, he gained a good amount of resources and gave me a debris field. Fortunately, my recovery ships were not there, so I was able to collect everything. What do you know? Lost 196 glory scores, and I gained 48. He's not really gaining much out of it, so I'm guessing he's only attacking for the resources. And there was an early warning report. But of course, I don't know anything. I don't get anything. This guy speeded both attacks. Well, yeah, that was kind of pointless. I lost glory points to that because, you know, this guy is not a worthy opponent for me. You don't want to attack somebody with shameful... Here, let's see if I can find an example. Will do, mi amigo. Will do. Seriously? Sometime. Oh my gosh. Not now. Well, obviously not now, but since I still don't have much of a fleet. I still have a fleet, and it's bigger, a little bit, relatively bigger since my last attack. All right, so let's see. So you see right here, this is the guy I keep attacking, George. This is the planet I keep attacking. You see this, shameful battle? You don't want to attack people that have shameful battle. Because if you want to keep your glory scores up, and if you don't want to lose your glory scores. Hold on a second, I messed up with. Now, I messed up. Hold on a second. That just bothers me. I have a problem with like English and everything, language, whatever. I don't know. So you don't want to attack anyone with a shameful battle, because that will lose. That will if you attack someone that has shameful battle under their name, their planet name, you're going to lose glory scores. Resources, I suppose, can be worth it, but like, for example, there's this other guy over here that I found, Home 1. This guy I attacked earlier. He used to be a green name, but I attacked him with. I actually attacked him, a joint striked him. This guy, but let's see, Thompson. This guy. So this is where Carlos E has. He's got 2 planets right here. Oh no. And he's got a 3rd one down here. He's only got, last I checked, he only has 3 planets. This guy right here. So this is another perfect example. You see this guy right here. He's not in an alliance. He has shameful battle under his planet name. I don't want to attack him, but you take a look at this guy, Thompson. He's also not an alliance. I'm guessing these are both alternate account. This is an alternate account. He's got 3 planets. I don't know where his other one is. So these could very well just be normal planets on a primary account. But you see it has the glory of battle under it. In green, you want to attack those guys, especially up here with this guy. So, you see, green is recommended. Yellow is a challenge, and red is dangerous. I'm probably green for Carlos E. But I most likely have shameful battle under him. You get shameful battle if you lose, like a defensive battle, I think. But, you know, I didn't have any defenses, so it's kind of like on his doing. So yeah, I plan to get back on him. Let's see, what planet was he attacking me from? Providencia. I think they were both in Providencia. I don't think Wasp knows what FS is. Fleet saving. That's what I was doing now. I was gonna get to that. Where is my fleet, you might be asking? Down here you might see this number 1 down at the bottom right. It says fleets. This is where my fleet is at. I was fleet saving to a level 5 pirate base, and that was gonna take a couple hours to get there, a couple hours to get back, so overall like 4 or 5 hour trip. Look at the details. This is my entire battle fleet. Got 28 large cargo ships. Yeah, got quite a bit of those. 12 light fighters, 1 heavy fighter, 19 cruisers, 12 battleships, and 4 small cargo ships. Like I said, it's not much of a battle fleet. It's not very big. So, and these are all the resources that I was carrying with me. Could have sworn I was carrying more metals, but that's not the... Could have sworn I was carrying more metals. Maybe there wasn't much for me to pick up. But that's not the point. I highly doubt Carlos E actually speaks English. Or maybe he does, I don't know. So yeah, that's where my battle fleet is. And since I've got 56 light fighters under construction right now, right here, I'm going to take a look at Vexor. Now, Vexor was completely untouched. I can make 13 more probes if I really wanted to. But I'd like to get more crystals. What's in here? Don't have any crystals in there. Alright, let's take a look at Freeborn. How many crystals do I have there? 28,000. I still got a decent amount of resources here on Freeborn. Which reminds me, I need to upgrade. I need to get this gas tanks to level 2 so I can build an underground bunker in which I could save many of my resources. A small amount of my resources. So let's see what I can do. Yep, let's go ahead and do that. How many crystals do I need to build this? 1,000. So I'm going to build 18 probes. Because I like even numbers. It takes a minute for each probe. Actually, no. Save resources. Let's go back to 10. It's just going to take 10 minutes. No big deal. I am very impatient. Okay. Okay, let's see. Did I get anything from... Did I get any achievements? Start from the top. Don't see any achievements. No, I didn't get any achievements. So, yeah, my bio, many will underestimate me and find I'm difficult to defeat. Yes, I lost 6 times, but I got 16 wins. All those are done. Yay, let's build an underground bunker. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it. So, Freeborn was originally supposed to be a safe outpost, safe-ish outpost. I should have known better. I'm not new to this game at all. I should have definitely known better, but hey, it's me we're talking about. Alright, let's upgrade this one more time. Let's get this thing to level 2, and while we're doing that, dump all the resources I can fit into here. So it looks like I don't have a lot of... Looks like I'm already fitting all my crystals in there. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Very good. Very good. So this... Well, Vexer wasn't touched. There was like nothing on Vexer. Could have gotten away with... Okay, well there's 4 light lasers, but... You know... Actually, hold on a second. I've actually got 4 recovery vessels. So, if those, when my fleet gets back in what, half an hour, I hope my debris field's still here. Let's take a look at this battle report. I get all the everything. If I look at the details, I get to see exactly what he had. Alright. Not bad, not bad. The light fighters and the heavy fighters he outnumbers me with. But I've got a lot more large cargo ships. Cruisers I think he's got a little bit more of, but battleships? I've got 19 cruisers. I have like 1 less, and I've got 12. I had more, almost equal cruisers, and I had more battleships than he does. And more large cargo ships. However, just because you outnumber somebody doesn't necessarily mean you have a guaranteed win. Because remember, look at the battle report. Look at his damage output and his shield and armor input compared to mine. He's definitely brought those up. I'm pretty sure he's brought those up. This guy's farming off of me. I've told my alliance is is aware of this guy too. Because if there's something I've learned from all the previous alliances that I've been in, and all the previous servers that I've been in, all the previous accounts I've had, it's a long, complicated story. Okay, not a long story, but it's a complicated story. It's hard to explain. If you're attacked and you're in an alliance and you're attacked, report the attack to your allies. Tell them who attacked you and where they are. Just not in global chat. That will get you banned. Chat banned, at least. Looks like he had some sort of other thing. I had a secondary damage output of 20%, so technically I had a 70% damage output. He had an 81% damage output. So, I was relatively close. The reason was that little 20%. You see that the top, you see the green little symbol and then the red little, well, orange symbol. I have an armistice agreement active because, I was attacked and I lost. So if I go to battle, I have an attack advantage for another 21 hours. Which means my ship damage to any ship is increased by 20% for 24 hours. Perfect. Resources, blah, 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 all of that stuff. I had 2 of those. I have 1 now because I activated 1. Miscellaneous. I have a system shifting card, so I can shift, move any planet randomly. Like, if I activate this, what planet am I on now? Vexor. If I was to use this card while I'm in Vexor right now, it would move it to some random area of space. I don't know how far or how. I don't know. I really don't know. So, I'm not going to use that. But there is something that, let's see, 21st day, in 152 hours, I will be getting 800,000 metal, 400,000 crystal, and 200,000, gas, and a relocation card. So, I will be able, and I'll only get 1 relocation card. So, of any of these 3 planets right here, Catalyst, Vexor, Freeborn, I will only be able to move 1 of them somewhere else. Somewhere where they're safe. Relatively safe. And I get to choose where they go. So, for example, alright, that's not working. Let's try 500. Okay, 501. Go to the galaxy map. Why don't we? If I go to galaxy, let's say 8, I'm pretty sure there's a galaxy 8. No, there's no galaxy 8. How about galaxy 4? Go back to galaxy 3. I remember seeing systems that were not colonized. Ah, look at this. Never seen that before. This guy's level 44. He's got a moon. That's great. I used to have a moon. Okay, my point is, I've seen systems where there was nobody in a certain system. So, that being said, if I find a specific spot, then I'll definitely be able to do something. I don't know. Okay. Be able to keep my place hidden. I don't know which one I would move. I need my farm and my home planet close, so I can have speedy resource delivery. Fast resource delivery. But you know what? Okay. I'm guessing that's just going to be it for my update right now. Everything else was just a whole bunch of spy reports, deployments. Let's see if I can find the battle report for Home 1. One guy I attacked. We had increased glory scores. He gained some glory scores, it looks like. If we look at details, if we look at this, I collected a whole bunch of resources. Well, because I have a lot more ships, a lot more of them, other ships. Okay, Storm had more ships, but I had more large cargo ships. Let's just say that right now. Let's see.
I'm taking out the empty and mostly empty right now.
Okay.
So just wait.
And that's what happened. Joint strike, everything went really well. I could have probably taken him on my own, but I didn't want to take any chances. So don't underestimate anybody ever. So if you see people with defenses like that Home 1 guy had, you don't underestimate them. Make sure you have enough ships and everything else. So anyway, for those who are new to my channel, I'm Icy Frost. I'll see you guys in another video.